All right, guys, I'm going to give this a few minutes because there's a lot that I need to get out there. I'm definitely being bombarded by these children who need to be heard. Let's see if I could play this. For this will only play for a couple minutes. Coming. Okay, let me sit. All right. See how much I could get out. First of all, welcome back. Whoever is back as a subscriber. Hi guys, hi everyone. Thanks for joining. And if you haven't subscribed, I would love for you to subscribe. Thumbs up, and all that good stuff. If you feel like sending a superstar or super chat, I would love it, because wait till you guys see what I'm doing, and the money, that's what I'm going to be doing with it. So instead of working other place that I do with my other workforce, I'm going to be focusing on this quite a bit. So I'm going to need to put this disclaimer up for sure. Everything that I discuss, put up, talk about, everything is for the good of the missing Summer Wells children. It falls under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976. Everything I'm doing here, you guys, is for the sake of finding the missing children. Period. I'm not saying, when I'm going to obviously be bringing up this girl, I'm not saying she's guilty. I don't know her. Nothing. All I know is her photos give me a lot of information. I feel as if she's gone through a lot in her life, and I feel like she can't get away from it. So, not here to harm anyone. I really need to speak the truth, because Summer Wells has told me this Julia stems from the relationship over here on this side. So, yeah. So a while back, I posted some pictures with like their faces and everything. It was scratched off in purple, and that's how I knew it was missing but not forgottens, right? Something I felt a little strange about something when I'm like, where's the photo with just the kids' faces? And she said it went to the TBI, but they didn't get it. And I'm like, huh. So to tell you the truth, I look into specific people, and I look at all of their hundreds of photos only if Spirit tells me to. And I don't know why. Wait, let me get my pop. I don't know why, but he gives me a lot of information and he doesn't know it. Is Benny. He's very funny. I find him very, very funny. This children's spirit find him funny too. I don't know anything about him other than when he bitches about people, he gets this. Well, maybe it's because I see it. Whenever he picks on someone, like Ernie, that's why I went to go look at Ernie, right? or when he picked on this girl for so long. I'm like, and the way that he does it is in like a kid friend, like he's laughing inside. His eyes tell all. So his eyes tell all. He's not really bitching about it. He's doing it almost in a flirtatious way. I'm like, I gotta look into this girl. So that's the only reason I did. And I got a lot of information. It has nothing to do with her, probably, but I just got a lot of information to help me with the Summerwell's missing children's case. The first photo I saw was this, and I'm like, well, that looks very familiar. That looks very familiar. Right, you guys? It's the same one. That's the same kind of a shed. Okay? I mean, so I'm like, I know my elements. I know what I'm looking for in the shed, right? So here's what the shed looks like in here. Let me blow it up. Hold on. So of course what I always do is I go into the deepest, darkest corner to get my information, to see if in fact there's anything in here that resembles elements of the Summerwell's missing children, right? So I'm looking for cages, I'm looking for anything like that, you know? And I got it. So I'm looking at this and I'm depicting it. I'm like, this thing has the elements in there. Okay? So I decide to go further, right? Compared it to this, it's a match. And then I'm like, well, the picture that the only reason I think one of these kids is Julia, I'm putting it out there. When I do readings with Summer, it's Julia, Julia, Julia. All she says is Julia, Julia, and in the leaves, in the leaves. And I think that, and then what I was just told is Julia, follow Julia, and she'll give you the most information. These kids that you see on the bottom left-hand corner, if you all remember, let me get to this page, because it's actually one of the last pages. If you all remember this picture, was posted and told that the other one had to be taken down because of children's faces. I'm looking, and this spoke so loud to me, and the children had so much to say about their buckets. Now, everything that I've been showing you guys, listen, remember I said each child gets their own package? They get their own, like, Easter basket? That's all. It's always Easter over at this house. And a lot of them match, you guys. So, you know, I might be wrong. So, again, take this for just my philosophy. It's only my opinion. I'm not saying guilty, not guilty, nothing. Nothing, you guys. It's just something that has to be pointed out because it might help find the children. Just remember this photo, okay? Then I go to here and I'm like, these kids' hands are tied to their basket. And they have those things coming out of their faces. In the backyard, they're doing like an Easter egg hunt. They're not doing an Easter egg hunt in these photos. It's all I know. This is exactly what Lollipop Co-op looks like. To me, this is like, it's the same sandbox. It's the same backyard. It's the same hunting for eggs. It's very familiar. It's very familiar. Look at the number 5 in the basket. Very. So, I'm like, well, let's see if I can find my elements, okay? So what did I teach you guys? Go to the reflection. Go to the reflection in their sunglasses. Go to the reflection in their phone. Their car, their window. Well, again, someone could have deep faked this to set this up this way, right? But this is what's in her glasses. The same thing that's in everyone else's glasses. So, let me blow this up. Let me see if I blow it up in the next one. Oh, I do. Here's a closer look to what's in the glasses. It's all the same elements in the glasses. She gives location. You know, I kind of think, oh, Patsy, thank you so much. Your character dancing under rain, confetti, taking off his hat. Oh, thank you. I think somehow this girl and some other people, this is how they were raised. This comes from her family, I think. And I feel very sad for her. I do. I do. Because there's a whole story in the photo that is there. There's that rake with the heart on it. That's the rake. The stick. This little boy has holding one of those green things on his leg. Page 12. Let me blow it up for you guys. I don't mean to pick on anyone, but when I see groups of people that are coming together and they sort of look a lot alike, I feel like they're all family. See? One of those faces he's holding. He's not in good shape. He's got a thing around his whole body and around his torso. This is what Summer looks like when she's walking across that fake church, the fake church thing. This is what they look like. I have to show this, you guys. I'm sorry. But they're all elements here, and they're in a bed, and that's what's to the left-hand side in bed with them. I have to put it out there. I knew that this mushroom thing was going to come into play. This child has something that he has those wires attached to the top of his head. I know for a fact. I am being told so. This picture is filled with horrific shit. This picture should not be on her Facebook. Now, what you see to the left-hand side, Candace, that comes from Candace. Candace, this is a souvenir. And I knew, they're like, put it to the side, put it to the side, put it to the side. This is what they use to burn. And I'm telling you, this is what they use in the Ramsey case. And she had burns on her that looked like cigarette burns. I'm going to show you all that. I have it here. The Ramsey case, everything about her body is exactly everything we're talking about here. The ropes that came out of her head, her hands, her feet, the symbols on her body, the hearts that they engraved. This pillow is the same pillow as you see Kansas has. This child, wait, I'm going to show you the similarity. This child, wait, hold on, let me pull it up closer. Let me show you a closer look. Edit, copy. This is what is attached to him. The top of his head. There, he's attached to those wires against the wall. This is what they're doing. If the TBI keeps choosing not to bust these people up, what the fuck? Not to be rude, you guys. I don't like to use words like that, but I'm telling you, I get bombarded. I get bombarded with information. The only reason I put this one up, because it looks just like Nikki Kessinger's photo. I'm like, what? You could intertwine the bathrooms. I'm like, well, isn't that interesting? Who, like, I don't know, but I feel connection between these two. I can't figure it out. But to the left is Nikki Kessinger, and that is that girl. They are a lot alike to me. You guys, their pictures are like crazy familiar to each other. That's Nikki and that's her. They're the same kind of bathroom. Same setup, you guys. That is Nikki Kessinger to the right. To the left is yes, someone that, what's her name from YouTube. And the elements appear between her and her boyfriend. The same elements that appeared with the Watts case. The Watts case. Every one of these came from her Facebook, you guys. This is a child. I know these elements, you guys. Here's the thing. I know what I'm doing here. I know my elements. I'm not just pulling shit out of my ass to put it up here. I am being directed to put this up here. Because the elements are all the same. Let me show you what's in this metal thing. The metal thing is engraved with the 5. Trust me, I don't love doing this shit, but this has to be shown. That's what it looks like. I can't. I actually want to open up chat. You know why? Because what's so fun, you guys, for those who've been following me and those who are like believe in me are going to be here. But watch, Donna, are you here? Watch the ones that come out of the woodwork all of a sudden. They're going to talk about it. They'll go out of the woodwork and go, ah, blah, 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 blah. It's so funny. Because at the end of the day, this is all to find missing children. Missing Summerwell's children. Right? It's not like open for oh, do you agree with me or not agree with me? It doesn't matter, because I'm telling the story of the Summerwell's missing children. Right? And anything that helps is going to help. Especially this photo of a dumpster and a shovel just sticking right in a shovel, just right in the middle. Look at this photo. It screams bloody murder. Sorry. Screams bloody murder. Let me show you. I know my elements and they're in here. They're the maroon boxes. It's like a fence like. And the green ones. I know what I'm looking for. And when they're in something, they're in it. Period. Like, for instance, thank you, thumbs up. Thank you. Oh, you guys, I am doing something so fun. So today was a really fun channeling day, right? I wound up in Toys R Us. I went in Toys R Us. I put my headset on. My music was blasting so I could get through it. I'm sure people were like, what is she doing in the little superhero section? I know little kids with me. I was probably like one of those creepos. Let me show you the shovel. I'm down the aisles and I'm filling my card up with whatever I'm supposed to fill it with. I am going to be telling the Summerwell's missing children story through their eyes. Okay, and look all the way in the back, you guys. Through their eyes, and it's going to be funny and silly. I'm not going to use anyone's names, but you guys could just create your own. You guys could just create your own storyboard. Some of them I'll say, like, wait till you see what I picked for Don. Oh my God. Don's is the funniest, but you'll see everyone else's. I'm not going to give names. That's it. It's going to be fun. And I'm just going to let it blurt out. I don't know how it's going to go. I have no idea what's going to happen, but that's what they wanted me to do. They wanted to be silly, silly, silly. So, yeah. So back by the green, you see in the shovel. I mean, this is nuts. And you do know that this car, let me show you what car this matches. Oh, it's so funny. I actually was going to put it in here as part of today's storyline. Wait, I'm going to show you that car was on the Wells' property while they're lighting a fire. I know it's so sick. You would think that I do nothing else during the day but stalk Candace Wells' fucking photos. Wait, I'm gonna find it. and see if it's the exact car. It's right here on my should be right here. Let's see if I moved it. It's very funny. Wait. All right, it should be over here. It's a picture when they were doing a fire in the backyard. Oh, come on. This car is the same car that's behind them. I really actually cannot move until I put this picture up, even if I have to open it up, like find it. You guys got to give me a minute here. There's to be a reason. That I took those photos. I just like grabbed them before I went on. Let's see if it's here. It's not on this one. So anyways, let me tell you about what happened in Toys R Us while I'm looking for this. Huh. All right, I'm actually going to go grab it from her Facebook real fast while we're talking. So they really wanted me to, they're like, want their story told. But they want their story told from the eyes of the children, not through the eyes of us, if that makes sense. So through the eyes of the children, what they're telling me is it's very different. It's very different because what they thought was safe, what they were told was safe, was not. So they were introduced to people that weren't safe, but in their whole entire life, they were told a lie who these people were. And I know all this because this is what I'm channeling, the story. So when we look at it, we see, oh, here it is. We see, let me see if this is the same. Oh my God. You guys are going to crack up. We see bad people. Like we see something that's just really wrong. They didn't. So their reality was, they never lived a life with true reality. And I'm going to try to show you what they saw. The silver car. Different, those are weird. Could be. Because these pictures are, their pictures are always changed a bit, you know. But it's like a silver car I've never seen. So that's what I'm going to do. I'll start that maybe tomorrow. I don't know who the kids are, but I'm showing them because I feel as if something is wrong. There's stuff coming out of them. Let me explain something to you. Behind them in the dark, I always go to the darkest, deepest corners. Are those white flat things with the heart. It's there. I mean, it's the white flat things with the heart. Let me blow it up. Edit, copy. So these boys that I just showed you that were sleeping together in many situations, are actually sleeping on those behind them. This is what gets attached to them. I don't know what it is, but that's really what's behind them. And if I go closer into his, watch, when I go closer into his head, I'm going to show you that they're connected. Wait. Brighten this up. Let me just put it up bigger and then I'll crop it out for you. It's right where his hand meets the little boy's neck. That's what it is. They're connected. Those are the little hearts. And it's into his eyeball. And obviously it's like I could actually, it's not funny, but when I repeat it, it sounds ridiculous, but this is that's what I look for, you guys, and it's there. So, you know, for so many years, no one has been looking for the elements that keep showing up. I am. I'm told to. I have to. That's what's between them, and that's the heart. And that's in his eye. See his eye? It's in his eye. This is real. I have shown these elements. If anyone is lost, just please look at the other videos. Maybe later tonight. It depends on when I get back. I'm sorry to have to be showing this, but this is the same background that Summer Wells I have a picture of. I'll show you. That little boy, it's the same background. It might be different color. It's the same. This little boy, is not in good shape, you guys. He's not in good shape. So understand what I'm just showing you, things that need to be seen for the sake of the missing children. They don't think anyone is going to see this because it's small, but it's all right there. It's all there. See that building? See the grass? So that's I know spiritually, like clairvoyantly, it's the same property. I know it. So what I try to do is then show you a photo. Right? It's the same piece of property they're on with those same buildings in the background. This was one of the last days. She looks so much like that girl. I'm just showing more stuff that's in her glasses. It's all the elements. Oh, I actually feel bad. And then these are just bad pictures. I'm putting them up there. Now this little boy, see the picture down below? That's from her. She's got these bad pictures of this boy, but the one above is from Candace. That boy holding that knife has always bothered me. Like, I'm like, who is that? I think it's the same child. There's a lot of crossover in children's faces between all these new photos that I'm gathering. There's a lot of crossover. I just put this in there because I want to look at that later. This one gave me, and I got this sent to me. Thank you very much for my wonderful subscriber who sent this to me, and this is why I actually went to look. This is one of her reflections in the window. Okay, like we all know that that's the machine right behind her head. And there's a lot going on in here. Look, you guys, there's a lot going on in here. Look at the girl bent over one of those things with her arms. It's a bad photo. There's a lot going on in these photos. A lot. Let me see if I crop into them. Wait. No, I don't. All right, I want to crop into it. Let me see, page 33, so you guys could see exactly what I'm talking about. I'll crop into the one in the back where it, yeah, this. Now, why would she have this there? Okay, like, do you know that that is the same white table that is in all of my elements, in every person that is doing this? Like, what is that? It's the same white table with that boob thing. I don't even know what that is, but let me tell you something. It's an element, right? Let me show you something else that's in her little photo. This girl with the red shirt, now imagine this. She is in the same position as that little boy is over the chair. She's doing the same thing as that little boy's doing. Look at her arms. Her head is in something. But, oh, let's see. I'll show you the back. I'll show you. See, I just like to show you things that you're going to be like, ew. Edit, copy. See, like that cylinder? It's like a cylinder. It's a really bad photo, you guys. These girls are like, have their hands in things. See, they have like their hands in things. This is a super ugly photo. I mean, seriously. So much in there. Same, so much information. That's that child's foot. It looks like the other feet that I show you all. I don't know whose all these kids are, but behind this child is a location that I've seen many a times in the young couples photos. And this is a picture of 3 boys sitting at a lake, but they have those things attached to the back of their heads. They have those things attached to the back of their heads. This is what the picture looks like. What I'm interested in is I want to know where that convenience store is, because if that convenience store with that small little gas station has been updated, I need to get there, because I'm told the vision that I had of where these kids were was there's like a small, the inside of the convenience store is new and it's attached to a very small gas station. But that little boy, these boys don't want to be there, you guys. The purple light was just something I needed. And again, I show when anytime I see like a maroon metal thing coming out of someone's head, I put it there. Any kind of purple light I show. Again, look in her glasses. Her glasses just tell a whole story. Now, I'm showing this again because I don't know if those are the same people. I don't know who these people are. But it looks like this whatever they're doing, it looks like it's generations of the same thing. Because this photo is just too coincidental that we have a tree on top of a head. After I just told you and showed you guys a picture of a head coming out of a tree. I'm sorry to be doing this to someone, but it's what I need to do. Like, what is that? A tree coming out of his head. Let me crop it. I'd love to know. I mean, if anyone's friends with her, I'm sure she doesn't mind I'm doing this because it's for the good of finding the missing children. I mean, she has a lot of information. I would love to know what this is, though, because it would help. Anyone that doesn't know what I mean, let's see. Let me find quickly the picture of the head coming out of the tree stump. Let's see. I'm looking for it because I'm going to show you that it's just very strange, right? Looking for it. Oh, that's the fire. Family. Let's see. This is Ernie, right? I'm looking for the tree trunk. Yeah, that's one of the babies. That's one of the babies I just showed you that had that thing on the baby's neck. It's the same baby. Just so we all are on the same page here. I don't know whose baby that is, but not a good thing. Shit. Oh, you know what? Let me look at March's March 9th. Let's see. Okay. Damn it, you guys. I do this every time. I do this every time. Okay, let me see if it's in here. Where's the tree trunk face? Okay, let's see. 9th. I can't even. I have to find it. All right, you guys, I can't spend time doing it. Anyways, whoever hasn't seen it, go look at my other pictures. A head coming out of a tree trunk. So this just doesn't make any sense to me, right? And the other thing that doesn't make sense is the middle photo. It's got like a lot of stuff going on in there. So this is just stuff that, you know, it's very strange to me. It's what's around his head that is, this child is not in this thing, you guys. This child has something on his head. In the inside, you could see it in the plastic. I will crop it for you. Now, I know these things because I have been looking at them for months. Let me show you the top of this child's head. That is the top of this child's head. He has one of those silver hearts in his head. Tell me that that's like, something's wrong with that. Let me brighten it up. Now let me put this copy. You guys could just send this stuff to TBI because they're, you know, that's in his head. These pictures get worse. I don't even know how else to explain to you that they don't get better. And he has the white things around his neck just like Summer. Same situation. I've seen these kids' faces before. They are scared and they are being abused. I mean, if you can't see this, let me take out the... And then also pay attention to... Okay, I'm going to show you how Ramsey... This is why Ramsey has markings on the side of her head like that. Those burn. They burn him. They burn him. Let me show you something. Ramsey. Let me open this up. I went through our Ramsey. Here it is. I went through her case. And those burns are on her head just like that. And she has a heart around her neck. I have a whole thing on her, which I'll do. I'm going to put it up, but for those that don't know, trigger warning, I'm showing a pretty sick photo. This is Ramsey. She has all of the white wires, and they called them thin, transparent tubing. This is a Summer Wells missing child. They just don't know it. And the same thing's going on with this one. Same thing. They have the same thing going on between their head. I'm going to show you the heart on top of this child's head. The Ramsey one is I'm going to do that a different day because I've really collected everything about her case is Summer Wells missing children's case. And her dad is number 3. Her dad is number 3. All right, let me show you what's on top of this little poor child's head. I'll do one at a time. I'll do the one with the 2 boys first. Here's the 2 boys first. It's right under his hairline. Let me crop it even closer. They're little, but she had this on her too, you know. They just don't know what it, didn't know what it was. There it is. That's his heart. Oh, let me show you the little boy's heart on his head. So many times when the girl or whoever has this child, holding this child, they cover it with their hand. But yet, the problem is the metal is down, is always down on the shoulder. So here you could see it under her hand on his head. But you could also see the metal on the shoulder. He's scared. And now she has the heart is on her arm. So when I see, I feel sad. I feel sad for her in a sense, because I see all the elements and they're here, but I'm not saying placing guilt on anyone. I'm adding to my Summer Wells missing children story. That is what's in the balloon, you guys. I took the red out, and it's the 5 and 3. It's a symbol. This is how it all started. The kids that I see in the photo, to me, they're the same kids. I don't even know how else to say, but you all remember these. But, that is not a blanket. And this has been shown to you today because it needs to be. It needs to be. Wait. Where is that picture? Oh. Wait a minute. I have other photos, but wait. Oh, here it is. So you all remember this photo. You probably really don't, because this was a photo. I don't know how she refound it. But this photo is what they're doing to them. This is what they're doing to them. You've only seen this photo looking like this. Wait. Come on. You've only seen this photo looking like this. Most of you. Now, this is the photo I am going to be leaving you all with. Because if you look at what's on the chin, the tube from the mouth, the very, very, very thin tube coming out of the mouth is being directed by the metal. It's those very, very thin tubes that I'm talking about. These are and this is what they also found in the Benet Ramsey case. Thin tubes. That's what they use. For what purpose? I do not know. Are these all over the kids? Absolutely. He is hanging over the same mechanism. The same mechanism as that child I showed you that was sitting on the same mushroom chair. And the one that I showed you that it was in a reflection of the window. Now, oh, here, I'll open chat. Oh, right. Okay. That's exactly what's coming out of all their mouths. That's what's coming out of all of their mouths. Let's see, I'm going to open this up and see if I could grab one. What is really key to me is if in fact that's the same shed. But this is the one I want everyone to really remember, because this is, I believe, what they're doing to the children. And this is how they're drugging them and keeping them quiet and keeping them sleepy. Thank you all for being here. Thank you so much for having the faith in me. And thank you guys so much for subscribing. Thumbs up. Thank you for the super chat, a super sticker that someone sent. Thank you. Anyone that has ordered the candles, they ship out Monday. Now, what I do want to tell you about that is I'm calling them candles, but you know, they're made through spirit. Those kids did not want me to have you guys like the candles. Oh, thank you, Dina. Thank you, Dina, for the super chat. Thank you. Super sticker. Keeps calling it super chat. Thank you. The Summerwell's missing children did not want a wick to be lit in their candle. And I understand why. Because fire is part of the process they went through. And they don't want it to be lit. Because what's inside these vases is so special. So what I've done is sealed it up with natural soy wax on the top. It is sealed. So if anyone wants to unseal it, you could take the wax off and then just put that in something and save it forever, because that was made during an incredible channeling and incredible reading that I think has really changed the direction of for me, the direction as how I'm receiving information. It worked really well, and I'm going to do it again. I don't know how many are left, but you guys could grab them and you just cherish it. And it just, I guess it, to me, when I look at it, I smile because I know that I had fun making it, and that's why I followed myself to Target. I don't know if I said Toys R Us or it's Target. I don't know why I said the other one, but and it's going to be very, very fun and silly, I believe. I got everyone's emails. I've gotten something's going on with my info at WCIA. I'm going to look at it later. My email stopped, and there should be no reason, but I'm going to look at it. Thank you guys so much. Thank you, Donna. All right, you guys. I don't know if they even want to bust this stuff open, but when I see shit like this, I don't know. Well, I don't know. All right, love you guys. Thank you guys, and God bless you guys. Talk to you tomorrow. Have a great night.